Oopsie. Good morning and welcome to our Wednesday Wellness Webinar. I'm Julie Grimmets and Glenda Robichaux is on vacation today, and so I have a guest speaker, Katie Monson, with me today. And we are here to share with you about Tangerine. So our agenda today, we're going to be going over our July promotions. We will celebrate June, and again, our topic is Tangerine oil, and then we'll finish off with our upcoming events. Now, celebrating June, we had a great promotion in June for the enrollment promotions. We had some great top enrollers. Melinda Hiller took the cake. Kathy Barnes, Julie Milliken, and Katie Monson all rocked it. Congratulations through June. And then we had some rank advancements. Annette Renando hit executive, and Andrea De Palma hit elite. So congrats, guys. You guys are awesome. Katie, do you want to take our product of the month?
Yes. So for July, our product of the month is cedarwood. So to qualify for the product of the month, you must be on the LRP, and your LRP needs to be 125 PV or more and ship out by or before the 15th of the month. So some of the benefits of cedarwood: this oil it's antifungal, it's anti-infectious, and it's a really great insect repellent. This oil has a really calming and grounding effect, and you can use it in your meditation or your yoga practice. At night, the animals in the wild go lie down under this tree for protection and for recharging and rejuvenation that the tree brings to them. Cedarwood is absolutely amazing. I love putting this one into my diffuser. And it just, I don't know, the effect that it has on calming my mood and stuff is really incredible. And I love the smell of it. Sometimes I'll put this oil onto the bottom of my feet for that grounding feeling. So that's cedarwood. That's our product of the month.
Thank you. What a great information. I love teaching with other people because I always learn new things. And then have you had a chance to try exfoliating body scrub?
Have I had the chance? Yes, I absolutely love the exfoliating body scrub. And that's actually 10% off this month. So make sure that you get that on your monthly order this month. So the sugar scrub, or the exfoliating scrub, it is a sugar-based scrub, and it's infused with wild orange, grapefruit, and ginger. And this helps to remove dead skin cells, and it helps the skin looking and feeling smooth and soft, as it hydrates the skin with coconut oil, macadamia oil, and is this kukui? I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a nut oil. So this nut oil, it's an ancient Hawaiian secret, and it contains vitamins, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids to help soothe dry skin and to help heal wounds. But my question on this is, being that it does have wild orange and grapefruit infused into it, what is the impact, Julie, that the sun may have on us if we take a shower with this and then go running around outside in the sunshine?
You know, that's a really good question. I have inquired with doTERRA about like their Citrus Bliss soap with that same question, and they said that the amount of citrus in that Citrus Bliss soap is pretty minimal, and so it shouldn't have much of an impact. I'm not quite certain on the body scrub. For me personally, I like to use safety as a precaution, and so I make sure that I use the body scrub on the days that I'm not necessarily going to be running around in the sun or at night, and I'm a nighttime bath person anyway, and so I really find that this is a great way to pamper yourself, and so that's typically when I tend to utilize it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you know, another thing about the citrus oils is if you put it on, say, your legs and then you put pants on, the sun's not going to be bothersome. So just making sure that you're covered up on the areas that you are using citrus oils on your skin, you should be okay.
Awesome.
Speaking of citrus oils, do you want to take away our promotion? We've got an amazing enrollment promotion this month.
Yes. So the enrollment promotion runs from July 1st through July 31st. And new enrollments that sign on with a 100 PV or more order will be gifted with a 15 milliliter bottle of wild orange oil. A new enrollment with a 200 PV or more order on their enrollment will receive that free 15 ml wild orange and a free 15 milliliter bottle of Copaiba. So let's talk a little bit about the benefits of that wild orange. It's really uplifting for the mood, and it has a really great ability to calm anxious feelings. So I'm real nervous in the car, too many car accidents. So this is something that I'll just use in my car to help bring me to a better feeling place. And at night, I really love to put this into my diffuser, blended with Serenity Essential Oil. The smell of it is just divine. And now let's talk a little bit about the benefits of the Copaiba. This is probably one of my favorite oils. It's a really powerful anti-inflammatory oil, and it's been compared to cannabidiol, or the CBD oil, because of how it inhibits the pain receptors in the body. So now let's talk about price points on the CBD oil versus the Copaiba essential oil. So the CBD oil is, if you get a good quality of it, is going to be about just over $13 per dose. And I've compared the two of them, and I don't really notice a huge difference in the two of them, the Copaiba versus the CBD oil. So your price point on the Copaiba is going to be about 7 cents per dose.
Wow.
Huge. And it's
That's
just
huge.
as effective. So with that CBD, with the Copaiba essential oil, this is also believed to amplify the effects of other essential oils that you're using with it. So I like to put this oil on my neck to help calm down those tight neck muscles, and I blend it with some other oils that are anti-inflammatory. So I'll blend this with and layer it with lemongrass and wintergreen and peppermint and black pepper and possibly a couple other oils, and it releases all that tension and gives me better range of motion. And you can even take the Copaiba internally. So I'll do that at least once a day as well. I'll put a drop of it into a glass of water. Sometimes I'll just put a drop right underneath my tongue, and reduce the inflammation that is going on in my body. So this is one of my absolute favorite oils.
And, we'll actually be highlighting Copaiba next week. That's our oil for the week. So what perfect timing we have. So thanks for all of your sharing, Katie.
You're welcome.
So last month, so that was our promotion, our enrollment promotions for July. June, we had an amazing enrollment promotion as well. And in June, if you enrolled with a 100 PV enrollment order, and then in July, so this month, when you place an LRP order that's 100 PV or more, doTERRA automatically sends out this Lifelong Vitality vitamins. So if you enrolled last month, this is an amazing way to try out these vitamins. The vitamins, hands down, are our #1 seller and something that I make sure to have in my house at all times. Katie, I know that we didn't talk about this, but do you mind sharing a little bit about the vitamins for me?
I
Just your
cannot
personal usage?
live. I can't live without these vitamins, I've discovered. So when I started taking these, I noticed immediately that I had a lot more energy. I wasn't using my alarm clock in the morning to get up and out of bed, which was completely unheard of. And I was just up and ready to start my day. I noticed that at nighttime I slept a lot better and wasn't waking up as frequently in the night. But the biggest benefit that I've noticed with taking these vitamins is if I don't take them, I can barely function the next day. So I'm not saying that I don't live without any kind of discomfort or anything like that, but when I don't take them, I'm in excruciating pain. So a lot of this pain is coming from inflammation that is in my body, and I've had 5 neck injuries from some pretty severe car accidents, and this is something that I'm absolutely going to be on for the rest of my life. So I know that for the first several years of my enrollment in doTERRA, Julie, you continuously asked me every month, why aren't you taking our vitamins and our supplements? And, I thought I was really happy with what I was taking. I thought I was taking a really amazing and good quality vitamin and mineral supplement, which really I was, but this, in comparison to what doTERRA is offering, what I was taking paled in comparison. So I now exclusively take these. So it provides our essential fatty acids, and it's an equal blend, a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-6s and omega-3s. And it's got a cellular vitality complex, so cellular energy and renewal. And it also has a food nutrient complex that provides 22 different vitamins and minerals and trace minerals. So if you're not on this, I highly recommend that you start taking this and let us know what differences that you're seeing.
For sure. Thank you. So, like I said before, if you enrolled last month or you enrolled somebody last month, make sure that they get their LRP of 100 in this month so they too can experience these amazing vitamins and experience them for. So one more thing that we still have available in our back office is the Amave collection. So this was released specifically with men in mind, and it was released for Father's Day. Father's Day has come and gone, but the Amave collection is still available, but it is a limited time only. So if you want it, you're going to have to put it in your cart and ship now the same day instead of saving it on your LRP cart. However, you can utilize your LRP cart to get LRP points. So hop on there, make sure you get your Amave collection. The Onyx Bath Bar is a beautiful black bar that has our balance oil in it. The Amave Aftershave Lotion just leaves your skin feeling super silky soft and very lightweight. It feels really quite amazing. And then the Amave Oil Blend, it's our fortifying blend. So it is a blend of different woods. It has Buddha wood in it, and honestly, it's an aroma that I've never smelled before. It's really quite enticing. So check it out. Hop on, make sure that you throw yours in your cart and take advantage. Another thing that I like to promote here is that we have new LRP kits. So if you have not checked out in your back office in your shopping cart area, hop on, look at their LRP kits because it's a great way to get certain collections of items for a discounted price. So we at doTERRA love to really focus on wellness and making sure that we are not only dealing on one specific thing, but looking at the body as a whole. And so at the very base, at the very bottom of our daily habits pyramid here is we have eating right. And so we have a whole kit specifically for digestion. The second one up is exercise. We have a whole kit for your athlete care kit and relief and revive kit. So we've got 2 in that regard. Rest and managing stress. We have our Calm and Harmony Kit, Reducing Toxic Load, our Cleanse and Restore Kit, Informed Self-Care, our Seasonal Threats Kit, and then Proactive Medical Care, we have our Immune Support Kit. So it's a great way to help your new member to look through, see what area of their life that they would like to improve upon, and get them on the LRP, throw these oils in their cart with a kit, help them to save money, help them to earn points. And all of our LRP kits are at that 125 mark. So long as you put this order in before the 15th each month, this will qualify you for that free product of the month. And this month, it is that wonderful cedar wood that Katie was talking about. So make sure that you share that info with your new members. Our featured oil of the week is Tangerine. Now, I have been really enjoying this spotlighting one specific oil each week because it really helps me to dive in and learn a little bit more, dive a little bit deeper into my own personal oil usage. And quite honestly, Boyd Truman was talking this past week about how our experiences really are our number one method to learning. You know, we can watch webinars all day long, we can read books, but truly until you open up that bottle, crack open that bottle and experience it for yourself, that's when you are going to be learning the most, when you're going to be applying it into your life. So I'm going to encourage you today, if you have Tangerine next to you, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and take a drop in your hands. If you don't have Tangerine, grab for Citrus Bliss or Zendocrine or even Elevation. They all contain tangerine. So I'm going to have you go ahead and, with a drop in your hand, rub your hands together, cup them over your nose and mouth, and take a couple nice, slow, deep breaths in. I love tangerine. So its aromatic description, tangy, sweet, fresh. It's been cold compressed, cold extracted from the peel or the rind of the tangerine. And I didn't realize that tangerine actually grows from an evergreen tree. I thought that was pretty cool. So it's a great source of antioxidants. It's got a really soothing and relaxing aroma, helps to promote your immune system. And you can use this all three ways. You can use it aromatically, topically, and internally. And it is subtle enough that if you would like to use it directly on your skin neat, it should not have too much of an effect on your skin. It can be used topically without dilution if you'd like. And I love this little oil tip here at the bottom. You can totally add a couple of drops to cake or cookie recipes. I actually really enjoy adding it into like frosting, or even putting a couple of drops into the heavy whipping cream and whipping that up. And then you could put that onto like a white cake, or even an angel food cake would be really, really good.
I ended up making a tangerine fruit dip a couple of weeks ago, and it was absolutely amazing. Maybe on Oilers with a Mission we can post the recipe. I don't know exact measurements that I had used, but I used cream cheese along with some yogurt and sprinkled in a little bit of the tangerine oil and a little bit of vanilla and some honey, and dipped fruit in it, and it was amazing.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll definitely have to post that for us.
Absolutely.
So tangerine, one of the cool things that I love about tangerine oil is that it is one of the highest essential oils in limonene. Now, limonene is a chemical compound that is found in most of our citrus oils. I believe all of our citrus oils, but it's really high. It's actually 99% limonene in tangerine and grapefruit. So oftentimes, if I'm looking for that limonene action, I will reach for either the tangerine, the grapefruit. Lemon has limonene in it as well as a myriad of other terpenes. But limonene is a super powerful cleansing agent. It's great when you're wanting a detox. It's super purifying. And it has an amazing stimulating and enhancing effect on the mood. They say that according to experimental and clinical research, limonene may help support the function of a long list of body systems when taken internally. These include healthy cellular function, immune system, lung and respiratory systems, gastrointestinal systems, a healthy metabolism, and a healthy colon and liver. So looking at the gastrointestinal system, our entire GI tract is lined with that mucous membrane that forms a barrier between the external world and the inside of the body. So using something like grapefruit or tangerine can help support these mucosal surfaces as well as help with the normal process that carries food through your digestive system as it's absorbed. And it is because of that high D-limonene that's in the oil. The support is much needed as the digestive system, the colon, liver, and the processes are all highly important in minimizing the toxic load that your body has to deal with. So it really does help to cleanse that liver, cleanse that body, and help with that whole internal shift. So if you're looking to do a nice cleanse after the after the 4th of July, after these wonderful barbecues that we've had, you might want to reach for your tangerine oil. So a safety precaution, as Katie had brought up this morning in regards to our sugar scrub, we always want to make sure that when we are using oils that have this limonene in it, that have some photosensitive qualities to them, we want to make sure that we are staying out of the sun 12 hours after application. And by that, I mean, if you're going to go out in the sun, just make sure you're wearing a broad-brimmed hat or you're covering up the areas that you specifically used the oils topically on. Now, anytime that you use the oils internally, it won't affect any photosensitivity. And not every person will have that photosensitive experience, but some do. And when it happens, it can create kind of a skin irritation, a rash, or even a slight skin burn. So you want to make sure that you're being very cautious of that. And not only in our strict citrus oils, but anything that also might have citrus in them. So the blends that are listed here: Aroma Touch, Breathe, Cheer, Citrus Bliss, Elevation, Forgive, In Tune, Motivate, On Guard, Purify, Slim and Sassy, our Sunny Citrus Blend, and Zendocrine are the blends. And then our single oils, Bergamot, Cumin, which it's not one of our standard oils, but it was available a couple summers ago, Grapefruit, Kumquat, Lemon, Lime, Tangerine, and Wild Orange. So make sure that you are paying attention and aware when you are using your citrus oils, because they're amazing, but we would hate to have an adverse effect. So some of the primary benefits and uses: contains powerful antioxidants. It's a great soothing and relaxing aroma. Like I said, it's great for cleansing and purifying. Supports a healthy immune system. You can add it to cake or cookie recipes, water, smoothies, teas, lemonade. You can boost your energy and uplift a mood by placing 1 to 2 drops in the palm of your hand, just as we did this morning. Rub them together and cup them over your nose and mouth. Or diffusing them in a room, and they diffuse with some really other beautiful oils. So you can apply them to your flex points or your abdomen to promote feelings of happiness. This is one of my favorite beverages, and I don't even know how I stumbled upon this, but 2 drops of basil to 4 drops of tangerine. Or if you're using a smaller cup, you could do 1 basil to 2 tangerine. But this is a amazing, uplifting blend. The tangerine has that soothing and uplifting property of the limonene in it. The basil is a really great boost for your adrenal support. So if you're feeling that sluggishness, if you're feeling extra tired, this can be a really great boost to your midday. But just remember, when you're taking tangerine or any essential oils really internally, that we want to make sure that we're using a glass and not a plastic cup. So I've got there a glass and a stainless steel straw for that purpose. A couple other great ways that you can use your tangerine. What a great little party mix. So frozen strawberries, frozen pineapple, or you could totally use fresh if that's what you have available. 3 drops of tangerine oil, 2 cups of orange juice, and 2 quarts of lemonade. It makes a really beautiful, fruity little summer drink. And then if you wanted to make a mocktail or a cocktail, I actually did this last night. So tangerine, lime, and mint leaves with sparkling water. Makes a really great, refreshing kind of a mocktail. Or if you wanted to add a little bit of your favorite adult liqueur, you could totally create a little cocktail out of that. So tangerine oil blends really, really well with spicy oils like cinnamon and clove. You could put them in a diffuser with other citrus oils like lemon and bergamot, or mints like spearmint and peppermint. And basil is actually part of that mint family. So again, it blends really, really well with those. So this is a diffuser blend that I have been using all week long. Spearmint, tangerine, and lime. It's a really great uplifting blend that helps me get my day started. And then a couple of other diffuser blends. We've got Afternoon Motivation, Hawaiian Sunset, Confident, Flower Girl, I Can Breathe, Sea Breeze, Renewal, and Morning Boost. So I will go ahead and totally post these onto our Oilers with a Mission and Midwest Mamas Facebook page so that you guys can have these. But it's a great way to experiment with your oils. You know, trying something new is a really fun way to see what it is that you like and maybe something you don't like. But I've found very, very little that I don't like. So a couple ways that you can use it, like I said before, aromatically, internally, and topically. Aromatically, diffusing it with spearmint and bergamot in the morning can help promote feelings of happiness. Adding a few drops to herbal tea, water, or juice. Taking 1 to 2 drops in a veggie cap for dietary support, or you can apply it over the liver or liver points of the feet to assist in detoxing. A fun little roller bottle blend that I found is this Creativity roller bottle blend. So 4 drops tangerine, 3 drops juniper berry, 2 drops bergamot, and 1 drop clary sage, and fill the rest with a carrier oil. And it can be really great for when you're feeling that slump in creativity, or if you wanted to give this little blend to your favorite artist. It can be a really great addition to their art supplies. 5 fun facts about tangerine. So the origin of tangerine is Morocco. Tangerine trees require a lot of sunlight, though they tolerate cold climates better than oranges do. Tangerine has a long history of use in Chinese culture and herbal health practices. The essential oil supports healthy digestion and metabolism. Tangerine essential oil can be used to help soothe anxious feelings and manage stress, and it's known for its cleansing properties and supporting a healthy immune and respiratory system. I always forget about this in the respiratory system world, but you know, it really does when you take a nice whiff, a nice deep inhale off your hands. It does help to open up those airways. So looking at the emotional aspect of tangerine, it is the oil of cheer and creativity. So it helps those that are maybe feeling overworked or overburdened, maybe somebody that's feeling overly responsible. It helps us to find joy and creativity, supporting in accessing the abundant pool of creative energy held within the spirit. And it teaches one how to re-experience joy that they maybe used to have in childhood. So I love looking at the emotional aspects of essential oils. I get a lot of my info from the make sure I got the title right, Emotions and Essential Oils, a reference guide for emotional healing. And this book can be found, it's through Enlightened Healing, but you can purchase it on Aroma Tools or Oil Life. And it's a great way, a great aspect, a great way to look at utilizing your essential oils, because we are not just physical beings. Our emotional world really does affect our physical world as well. And so when you're struggling, when you've got someone struggling with maybe being overworked or overburdened, taking this tangerine oil and inhaling it actually gets up into that limbic part of the brain, which is where our emotions are housed. And it does so very, very rapidly. So inhaling an oil can really help to shift the chemistry, can really help to shift that brain chemistry in the body. So open up your bottle of tangerine. You'll thank me later. Some other products that do contain tangerine, as I mentioned at the beginning of the call, if you don't have straight tangerine, you can definitely reach for one of these others. Citrus Bliss, Elevation, and then Zendocrine. So Citrus Bliss and Elevation, they're utilizing the tangerine for that uplifting quality. And then the Zendocrine is our detoxification blend. And that is really useful for helping to detox the liver. I actually have been enjoying it in a diffuser, and it really does help to kind of clear the clutter of the mind. So when you're talking about detoxing the body, we also sometimes have to detox our mental beliefs, the mental clutter, some of the words that we might tell ourselves, the non-truths that we might tell ourselves. And so the Zendocrine aromatically can really help one move past that in their life as well. And so the Zendocrine oil blend is a blend of tangerine, juniper berry, cilantro, geranium, and rosemary. And they have it both in that 15 ml bottle of the oil blend, and they have these detoxification soft gels, which is the exact same oil blend in a easy to swallow soft gel. So if you are wanting to use it for that internal flush, the soft gels are a really great way to go. And I just wanted to make sure that you know that they are not the same as the Zendocrine Complex. The Zendocrine Complex is the white bottle, and that is actually an herbal blend of different herbs that help the body to support the endocrine system, support the liver, the kidneys, the skin when you're doing that flush or that detox. So that's it for our talk on tangerine. A couple of great things that we have coming up. doTERRA just kicked off their first Summer Success 60-day event challenge. So if you are interested in learning more about sharing oils with others, or quite frankly, what I have discovered with this 60-day event challenge is they've got a tremendous amount of videos that they are being led by our presidential diamonds, and they are so uplifting. So if you've ever thought about sharing oils with people, but you are maybe afraid to do so, you don't quite feel like you know enough, you're not quite worthy enough, or whatever your negative beliefs are around that, I highly encourage you to check out this Summer Success Challenge specifically for the uplifting videos that our presidential diamonds have to share, because they are just a wealth of knowledge in that regard. We have an Empowered Life series. Every single month, doTERRA does a fantastic webinar. And this past month, July 2nd and 3rd, they did a series on the great outdoors. The recording is not quite available in your doTERRA.com, but it will be here shortly. And in August, the very first couple days of August, their Empowered Life series is actually going to be on mind over matter. So I'm really intrigued about that one. I just love how the more that I dive into how we have control over the thoughts that we think, and how when we take control over the thoughts that we think, how it can really truly make different shifts in our body, both physically and emotionally. And if we're trying to reach a goal, how the words that we say to ourselves can really, really make a difference. So hop on there, Mind Over Matter, August 1st and 2nd. I believe registration, if it's not quite open yet, will be opening shortly. We have other upcoming events. Like I said before, our spotlight for next week is Copaiba. We've got some great local events coming up here in Apple Valley on the 12th. So later on this week, Thursday, I think, at the Grand Stay Hotel, there is something called speed oiling. It's kind of like speed dating, but it's speed oiling. You'll actually have an opportunity to travel from table to table and listen to different experts talk about different oil topics. So maybe a quick 5-minute spiel on different oil topics. So you get to learn a lot in a short amount of time, and you'll get to experience a lot of different things from different teachers. So I encourage you, if you have the time on Thursday, hop over to Apple Valley. We are having our July business meeting on Zoom. So join us live via Zoom, just like you are today, at 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, the 21st. And then we've got on the 24th in Golden Valley, essential oils for everyday use. On the 26th, there's natural solutions with essential oils. I believe Betty Torres is coming back to teach that class. She always does a great class. And then she's doing a Sharing doTERRA at the same Grand Stay Hotel in Apple Valley on the 29th. So if you are interested in sharing doTERRA with other people but don't really know where to start, that's a great event to go check out. There is a $10 registration fee. So we'll have those, that link on oilerswithamission.com is where you can find all of our upcoming events. I highly encourage you to check out that calendar and save it to your own Gmail calendar. So all of our events are easy for you to find. And then I'm teaching a Aroma Touch workshop on the 29th at the Great Metropolitan Back Rub. So really, thank you guys for being here with me today. Thank you, Katie, for being our guest speaker. And
thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. So we'll see you guys next week. Have a fantastic rest of your week.
Enjoy your tangerine, guys.